My old friend Lily is flying into Canada for Halloween season this year. She's agreed to air an episode from one of her old radio serials. This was the old days of radio, a very long time ago. Before computers, before television. It seems she got the idea for this episode while talking to Jane Austen about her new novel. The heroine goes to visit Northanger Abbey, believing it to be haunted, which any self-respecting abbey was, of course. Here's Lily.
Welcome to Madame Macabre's Mystery Theatre, brought to you by Blackguard's Magical Powder, the laundry soap guaranteed to make all your guilty wash day secrets disappear. This week on Mystery Theatre, we begin a new tale entitled, Will You Come to the Abbey? Dear listeners, are you of a brave and stout-hearted turn of mind? When the invitation is issued to you, will you come to Northanger Abbey? Will you come gladly? Or will you falter? Will not your heart misgive you when you stand at the huge, blackly yawning doorway of the old building? Or when you are conducted by Dorothy, the ancient housekeeper, up a lengthy staircase and along many gloomy passages, into an apartment never used since, you have been told, mad cousin Kevin died in it some 30 years before. Will not your heart sink within you as you regard his high, wide deathbed with its gloomy hangings of purple and black? How will you feel standing in this lofty chamber, its walls hung with tapestries, exhibiting figures large as life, and with only the feeble rays of a single lamp that scarcely reveal what is hidden in the shadows and corners? Then Dorothy leaves you, but not before informing you that the part of the abbey where she has lodged you was always said to be haunted, and that you will not have a single servant within call until the morning. She curtsies, and you listen to the sound of her footsteps echoing and fading down the dark hall. When you try to fasten and secure your door for the night, you are alarmed to find that it has no lock. Finally, you get into the bed with its dark and funereal hangings, and the light still burning to keep away your worst fears. Scarce have you fallen into an uneasy sleep than you are awakened by a sudden, violent storm. Peals of thunder seem to shake the abbey to its foundations, and the frightful wind blows through the cracks in the window frame to stir the hangings on the wall. You seem to see that one part of the hangings are agitated more than the rest, and your curiosity stirs you at last to leave your bed and investigate its cause. Imagine your surprise to discover a secret division in the tapestry, revealing a door behind. You push against it, and it yields, swinging slowly open with a loud creak, to reveal behind it a secret chamber. With your lamp in hand, you pass through the door and find yourself in a small vaulted room. You are horror-struck to see that its walls are hung with chains, some of which bear evidence of being covered in dried blood. In the farthest recess stands a large, old-fashioned cabinet of ebony and gold. Impelled by an irresistible presentiment, you advance to it, unlock its folding doors, and search every drawer, but for some time discover nothing. At last, however, by touching a secret spring, an inner compartment will open. A roll of paper appears. You seize it. It contains many sheets of manuscript. There in that dim, dank cell, you crouch over the pages and try to discern their meaning. But scarcely have you read by the faint light of your lamp, O thou, whomsoever thou mayst be, into whose hands these memoirs of the wretched Matilda may fall, when suddenly your lamp expires, leaving you in total darkness. And what is that dreadful sound? The creaking as the door swings slowly shut, and you hear the lock snap into place with a dull echo in the blackness. Tune in again next week, dear listeners, when Blackguard's magical powder brings you the next episode of Will You Come to the Abbey?